Hello everyone, we're back with some Figure in Order with the Atlantis last spell. When we last left off, we are still on Exposition Island. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I last recorded. I've been busy. Estrella Island, right, Exposition Island. 4 arrows. And a 0 AP to start with, okay. I did have one time to record, but it just so happened there were like 10 fire trucks outside doing something, I don't know, chilling. So, you know, I couldn't really record with them going, "Pew, pew, pew." Your work is truly excellent. My boy! Muramasa! What's this? Just making them to keep occupied. Besides, I figured one statue a day ought to be good for a night's worth of food and shelter. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you could never have too many statues extolling your beauty and virtue. I'm sure. That said, there's one thing I can't help but find curious. Aren't you a servant for proper human history as well? You bet. Right now, I'm a full-blown enemy of humanity. Yeah, explain that, please. There's a lot of nice things about being a servant, but having no say in who your master is ain't one of them. I'm here because the foreign god summoned me. I don't know what they look like, what they're really after. But if they want me to do a job, I'll do it, no matter how cruel or heartless it may be. Besides, I've never been one to please anybody except myself. Never cared about what was right or what was just from the first time I opened my eyes to the last time I closed them. Oh, okay, so I thought like he had a little Shiro affecting him, but I guess not, huh? I see. So you only cared about pleasing yourself. Were you able to do that even once while you're still alive? You know how to hit where it hurts, don't you? Suppose that figures for the goddess of justice. You're right. Neither me nor this vessel I'm inhabiting now have ever once been satisfied with anything we've done. Maybe that's why I turned out to be a pseudo-servant. We're the same deep down. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I'm bored. I think you could argue that, because Shiro was helping people to help himself, kinda, sorta. There's a guy up in Olympus who's pretty alright. Even better if he wasn't so dang big he couldn't move. Zeus? Oh! The enemy is here, Sentry Muramasa. Expect this will be the last of them. Let's hurry and get this over with so we can go back to Olympus. You got it. Swear, these guys never learn. Alright then, looks like it'll just be the two of us fighting together again, huh? Of course, we have no need for reinforcements. Not when we know the others move so well. Given that we could tell exactly what the other wants, relax in battle just by standing back to back. Having Limbo come in to ostensibly help would be a net negative. Yeah. You still look weirdly happy about it. So Limbo's the third. So calling it Sky is the fake one? I don't know. Giving me the creeps. My apologies. Well, I of course have no memory of you, Senju no Muramasa, nor of the man that you've possessed who presumably had some connection to a Holy Grail war. I still find my vessel's feelings towards you both inscrutable and addictive, simultaneously similar and dissimilar to anger and joy. God, I would love it if we fight the two of them together. So what, you think we want to spot each other to the death in some Holy Grail war? I expect so, yes. Yeah, might be right about that. I still need to watch the Heaven School movies. Never got around to it. I've seen some of the fight scenes, but I'm not aware of doing it. But it seems whenever we exchange glances, I always end up with a wicked grin on my face. Not usually one for having someone else watch my back, tending to go big and wild whenever I'm swinging a sword. So it ain't bad knowing you're behind me taking care of the riffraff. Means I can really cut loose. Wonderful. That's most encouraging to hear. Very well then. Let's go with that. So A, they're either going to betray each other, or B, they're going to be best friends. And I hope they're best friends. I could see Kirei betraying the foreign god though. Wait. I thought he was no longer Rasputin. Hold on. Oh, so I guess he's the key guy of this world where the Fuyuki Girl War went way differently. Is my guess then. So this key I never fought Shiro, or possibly even never met him. Well, Saber was summoned, so I think it's a safe assumption that Shiro was the master in the Grand Order timeline. But, you know, things went wrong somewhere. Proper human history summon here. Those are just the ones that count. Oh, I've spent at least 27 to proper human history. Yet those two alter egos working together managed to defeat all of them. Yet another reason I cannot see your chances of victory as anything other than vanishingly small. Shio, why do you do it? So those two servants have gone back to Olympus by now? That's right. There's no longer any need for them to be here, now that Odysseus has arrived. What about Odysseus? Do you have any information on him? Hephaestus refused to tell us anything about him. Said he was scared of being found out. Alright, very well. Suppose I could tell you as a little bonus. I've only met Odysseus once, when he paid my island a visit. And I remember that he knew far, far more about proper human history than I expected. His wasn't the sort of knowledge one acquires through reading or listening or even personal experience. It was very much as if he'd drained it directly out of someone, without leaving so much as a drop. Huh. Well, I don't know what that means. I see. Did he meet proper human history Odysseus and they fused? Well, it looks like this is a goodbye. Very well, everyone. Oh, it's been a nice day on Exposition Island. Wait, stop! Just a moment! What is it now? I've already answered every question I'm obligated to. Any more than this will throw off my scales balance. Please, just win this thing. It's important. Can we win this? Oh, no. Really? You're just straight up asking that? Your odds are slim for sure. Even if you do manage to overcome Atlantis, Olympus still awaits. And it's not a matter of who has superior numbers. The fact is, between ordinary humans like yourselves and gods whose lifespans range for over 10,000 years, you simply reside on completely different conceptual planes of existence. But of course, that's not the question you should be asking. Huh? You all came here in the first place because you made a decision to destroy this world. And why wouldn't you? You're literally fighting for your right to exist. To put it another way, if you don't fight, you die. See, that makes winning or losing a secondary concern at best. After all, if you didn't want to fight, and you didn't want to lose, you were better off deciding not to fight in the first place. But you made your decision and chose to fight. So now, that's all that's left to do. You might not be fighting for a just cause, but you still mean to fight, don't you? I mean, I'd say our cause is just. Destroy 7 worlds, we get 1 world back. See it? Works out. Then shape up already. You're right. I'm sorry. Hahaha. Can't argue with that. Slim though our chances of victory may be, that's no excuse to throw in the towel. At the risk of repeating myself, let me be perfectly clear. Every living god in this world is your enemy. I'd strongly advise you to keep that in mind. What? You're a living... Well, I mean, I guess you're a servant to that. What's up with their... Look at that angle. I just now noticed that. That's weird. Thank you so much for helping us. So no need to thank me. From this point forth, you and I may as well be perfect strangers. Goodbye. Alright, next stop, Thetis Island. For real this time. Cast off! Time to meet Achilles? And the archer, maybe? Or maybe that's later. I mean, we still got this and all of this, so... Okay, caster and... I couldn't see what the other one was. But if it's a caster, that means we'll be using Achilles. Oh! It's Paris. I forgot Paris was an archer. Right? Right? Is this Achilles? Hey, you think you're gonna be okay, Paris? It's an odd combination. I don't... I just woke up. Why is this happening? Synced up with this last one. Just finished downloading information about it. Oh, is this the... What is the lamb? Those guys are Atlantis border guards, and they're not looking to take you alive, so be careful. I don't know Paris Nasuber's lore. Oh, that's Apollo. That's Apollo? How exactly am I supposed to be careful here, Lord Apollo? Good question. Beats me. Oh, but I don't recommend surrendering. They'll just cut off your head as soon as they get close enough. So is this like a reverse Artemis Orion situation? Or like a Gray and is the cage guy K? Or I don't know. Couldn't you just said that sooner, you big jerk? And you've got no choice but to fight. Alright, take this! Oops! Looks like your bo's just not strong enough to hurt him. They're powered up with god fluids, aka Theoscleronomia, so fighting back might not get you too far. Gross! There's gotta be a better way to say that. Relax, it's just some fluid metal. Nano machines, nothing more. Don't need to be concerned. That's what Apollo sounds like. How's any of that supposed to put me at ease? Now look, they wouldn't corner us while you're blabbing on about some stupid nonsense. Well, that's not good. Not good? This is terrible. Why? Save me, brother! Huh? Achilles? Dang, even after becoming a servant, you're still just a kid. Yeah, okay, Achilles. It can't be. What's with the look? Here to rescue you, you know? Go on, find somewhere to hide. I'll take care of these guys. You're freaking Achilles! Oh, you know who I am? As if I could ever forget. I'm... Oh well, once you've been a heroic spirit as long as I have, you get used to some servers just knowing your name. Wait, does he not recognize him? No, he said this. So Achilles and Paris were opposed in the Trojan War. Paris is pretty much who started it all, if you don't count the gods starting it all. Because three of the goddesses were like, "Hey, Paris, you got to pick who's the fairest of them all," and they each offered a bribe. And Paris chose the bribe that gave him Helen of Troy, who was some hot lady. But then her husband was like, "Yo, what the heck?" So 10-year war because of that. Anyway, sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to literally kick you out of here for a bit. My name's Para. Para? Wah! Oh yeah. Now that the interloper is out of the way, start taking my anger out on you guys in earnest. Sorry, but there's no way any of you are walking away from this. Achilles is gonna die and we're gonna end up stuck with Paris, aren't we? Way too mad now to go easy on you. But like we're gonna get there right in time for like him to give us a shield or something. I assume that's his divine construct? Or is it his armor? Oh, I'm just thinking he gave a Astolfo his shield way back when. You can't use a Mystico, that's kinda weird. You know, back in Apocrypha. So I was thinking maybe they do a callback to that. But like his armor should be better, right? Like his... I don't know the Nasuverse lore of his armor. I've been saying that a lot this episode, huh? Oh. Oh dang it, we don't get the Mystic Code. Boring game. Start with the Berserker. This is a... Well, there's 4 enemies. I wasn't paying attention to that. Didn't quite. I probably should have used that quick buff, huh? It's a 3 turns, so... Yeah, this is nice and short. Watch the last enemy, we have like 2 million HP. Okay. Yeah, so... What? Oh! I beat Millennia. I ended up having the Power Stance Great Swords. Well, Ultra Great Swords. Well, Colossal Great Swords. Or is it just Colossal Swords? Just because two-handing the regular Great Sword just didn't give me enough damage. I've read that apparently Strength does in Elden Ring, and by the way, I should probably mention that. It scales past 99. So like I had 70 Strength, and two-handing it would give me like 105 or something like that. But just one-handing it does like 10% less damage than two-handing it. So like there's no point. That'd actually be a really good way if they wanted to buff Strength, which they really should. Just to make post 99 scaling better. Okay. Ha! Dang, that didn't help me feel better at all. Well, what do you think you're doing back here after I just saved you? I mean, I do feel bad about kicking you out of there, even if it was an emergency, but it's not that. It's not that at all. I didn't want you to rescue me. Not you, of all people. Huh? Wait, no way. Don't tell me you're... That's right, it's me, Paris. So it is you. What the heck? You don't look anything like I remember when he wasn't a cute lamb boy. Believe me, I've been wondering about that myself. No idea why I look how I did in my shepherd days. What's going on here, Lord Apollo? Why did I materialize like this? Because this point in your life was your... How did I do the voice? Your prime, of course. Prime cuteness, that is. Was that last part really necessary? Is that Apollo? Is in one of the 12 Olympians? Well, yes, but... Does it mean you're on Olympus' side, you little guy, pardon my French? I assume he's proper human history, Apollo. But no! Sorry, but you have to forgive me if I just can't take your word for it. Well, what about you? You're the son of Thetis, and she's a god. Oh, aren't you kind of walking on top of her? Lord Apollo, please lend me your aid once more. I need your help to do battle with Achilles. Well, I guess every human is bound to make foolish mistakes now and then. Alright, whether this is a big misunderstanding or not, I'll give you a hand. Fortunately for you, Achilles is weakened right now. Since you're powered up with Theos clearing Omnia, get a real chance of beating him. Got it! So you are on Olympus' side. I knew it. Alright then, fine with me. Already swore an oath to fight to my death anyway. Here I come! Bring it! And then we're gonna show up and be like, wait. I assume that's how it's gonna go. Or Paris is gonna kill Achilles when we get there and we're like, dude, you just ruined everything. But a saber? Well, we're here. Why'd it have to be Achilles, dang it? Not that I met him when I was alive or anything. You can just tell from his legends that I'm gonna hate the guy. He's the sort of be all, hey Jason, mind spotting me for a sandwich, bro? Then never pay me back. You think so? Well, honestly, that's pretty much the impression I've got of him too. Yeah, okay, shut up, Hector fanboy. Never seen him before, but he sounds like the bold and unabashed type with a lot of stubble and a booming laugh. No, again, I've never seen him before. That's not what I remember him being like. Pardon me, but our sensors just detected what appear to be small-scale explosions. Looks like it. Sounds like the people fighting. I'm pretty sure I hear swords clanging. Someone is fighting on this island. There's an excellent chance that someone is Achilles. Come on, let's go! Understood. Dang it, I really don't like this. But I guess I've got no choice. Exclamation point. This kid's a lot stronger than he looks. You're the one person I refuse to lose to. Whoa! Dang it, I always hated this guy's skill with a bow, even when I was still alive. You're gonna pay for killing my brother. Yeah, that's it. Kick his butt. He's gotta be on Olympus' side anyway. Me on Olympus' side? Don't even joke about that. Then again, maybe that's too much to ask, seeing how you look like a bad joke yourself. How dare you? I'm no joke. I'm Apollo. Yeah, you're right. This isn't a joke. Having a nice little god like you as some kind of freakish mascot is a gosh darn nightmare. Pardon my French, like times 10. Don't be rude. I know he doesn't look great, but this is actually a real power move for a god. This just makes it worse. Okay, you're not wrong about that. Come on, Paris. You'd at least try to stand up for me. I've just accepted this as being what gods are like for a long time now. Says it's cute in its own way. Now this is all throwing me off my game. Alright, I didn't want to have to use this. Then now that I'm sensing more people headed this way, I'm gonna have to hurry up and finish you guys off. Wait, no. Watch out, Paris! Got it. Picking up magical energy. He's gonna use his noble phantasm. Xanthos, Belios, Pedazos, come to me. A chariot, so he's a rider. Got you now. Choyaz Trego. Stop! Well, how do we know Paris is on our side? We don't know that. We don't know that. Exclamation point, question mark? For all we know, Paris is just some Olympus servant. Dang it, I missed! Managed to dodge it. Who are you? I'm from Chaldea. Chaldea? This is the Chaldea Security Organization. It's our job to help preserve humanity. So, you're not enemies? That's right. At least, I hope not. What about you? Seeing how you were apparently just fighting to the death, is one of you a lost boat servant? Actually, hold on. Which one of you is Achilles? What? I am. No, I am. Okay, then who are you? Oh, right. Well, it may be presumptuous of me to say this. One of the heroes of Troy from proper human history. My true name is Paris, and I'm an archer. Huh? You mean you're a proper human history hero? That's what I've been saying all along. Huh? Wait, did I say that? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, that fighting was for nothing. Now my wound's acting up. You okay? Oh, we used Mystic Coat on him. Thanks. Don't worry about healing me. The wound can't be cured. Seriously? What, did a heartbeat cut you or something? I wish. Oh no. I got shot through my heel. That's not good. That's awful. Assuming that's the same heel as your fatal... Yes, Holmes, we know. Are you sure you'll be alright now that it's been shot? Yeah, I'm okay for now. I'm about 70% slower than usual. I'll die if something shatters my spirit core in this condition. Usually, the only thing that can hurt me are God, someone descended from a god, or a divine construct. Oh yes, I remember, but it's really hard to kill you. Is that sheep talking? Oh wait, I gave the sheep the wrong voice. Oh, they're friends. Got a nasty feeling about this, so let's just clear things up now. You're their sheep. Who the hell are you? Oh no, I just said a bad word. YouTube's gonna ban me. Hey there, my name's Apollo. I'm Artemis's brother and one of the 12 Olympians. And you are our enemy! Wait, please! This Lord Apollo isn't like the other guys, I promise. You know, I think Hephaestus may have said something about this. Let's see. I think he said the gods who stood with us were Hephaestus, Athena, Hestia, Ares, Hades, and I'm assuming Apollo. Apollo. Right, Apollo the sun god. They're all supposed to have been on humanity's side. Not to mention that, strictly speaking, not one of this last boat's 12 Olympians either. So, you're the Apollo from proper human history then? That's a big affirmative. What's more, I just downloaded the data from this lost boat. So now I'm a god who stands with proper human history, and who has full access to this lost boat's information. So if there's anything you want to know about this lost boat's deities, I'm your sheep. God. Whatever your question might be, I'll barf up the answer as quick as you please. Sure you don't mean cough up? Nope, barf. You know, sheep have 4 stomachs. Well, one of mine's just for data. Please don't vomit when you're sitting atop my head. Relax. I'm just kidding. That's a proper human history god, alright. You're all weirdos. No way a god from here would still be irritatingly cheerful. Heck, that kind of cheer would be the first thing they got rid of. So I really did wear myself out for nothing. How do you think I feel? Aren't these still... Yeah. Right. During the Trojan War, Achilles killed Hector, Paris' older brother. Yep. Then I ended up dying too after Paris went and shot me through my heel and heart. Oh, was it Paris who shot him? I actually forgot it was him. I knew what happened, but... Can you be so blasé about that? Apparently in the original Greek version... A lot of the Greek versions, he wasn't actually shot through his heel. And that's like later lore. How come you don't seem to care at all that I killed you? Why would I? I knew I was prophesied to die young. Given how I'd chosen to live out my life as a hero, kind of expected I'd die in that war. That's pretty much why I was able to fight as hard as I could right up until the moment I died. So if I don't seem all broken up about you being the one who killed me, that's why. Alright, never mind all that. Achilles, are you willing to help us? Help you? Well, I'm a proper human history servant and all. So yeah, of course I'll help. I'm not quite as strong as I used to be, since I'm not immortal anymore. How about you, Paris? I'll help you all too, of course. I mean, please let me help you. You said you're a master, right? I'm Horsey, yep. Got it. Okay, Lord Horsey, I recognize you as my master and vow to serve you to the best of my ability. Man, for someone so small. Sure are a huge stick in the mud. Anyway, it's good to meet you guys. Pardon the intrusion. Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective. A question for you, Achilles, if I may. Do you still have your armor and shield? My armor and shield? You mean the armor and shield my mother had Hephaestus make for me? Right. We've been looking for you in the hope of finding that same armor and shield. Gotcha. Unfortunately, I don't have the shield anymore. I do still have the armor. Okay, cool. What do you need them for? What, did he meet a straw and give him the shield? Well... Now I see. You want to make my armor and shield into a divine construct that I can use to take down Artemis, huh? Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Huh? Why not? Look, I don't mind giving you the armor. I don't even need it anymore. But like I said earlier, I'm a good deal weaker than I used to be thanks to my heel being literally shot. Sure, I can still call my chariot. I don't really think I could survive riding it up to orbit at hypersonic speed. Plus, and this is just my warrior's intuition speaking, but trying to take down Artemis in anything less than perfect condition, especially with an injury like this, well, I don't think I have the chance of beating her. Okay, give the armor to Orion. What are we supposed to do? We don't have a way to get past Artemis. We'll have no hope of making it to the Tree of Emptiness. Hold up. You've been quiet. Said you can still manifest your armor, right? Yeah? What if we bring that armor to Hephaestus? Ask him to make it into a bow and arrow. Oh, okay. Huh? A bow and arrow? Aha, now I got you. True, that armor is forged by Hephaestus himself, so it definitely qualifies as a fully fledged divine artifact. If you guys want to remake it into something else, I don't have a problem with it. But can you even do that? We can manage as long as we have Lord Hephaestus helping us. I think. Well, either way, wasn't planning on using it myself. Who's gonna fire this bow? I will! I'm afraid I can't recommend that, Paris. Why not? Because it would be impossible for you. You could push yourself so hard your spirit origin starts to crack, you still wouldn't hold a candle to our grind in terms of power. You wouldn't even be able to knock an arrow to a divine construct bow, let alone fire it. Not even with my help. I see. So that just leaves me. Sure about this, Orion? Even we know that Artemis is your... well... I'm fully aware of that, Achilles. Even so, willing to go ahead with this. Let me just ask you one stupid question. Are you doing this because it's the right thing to do? No, it's not. It's got nothing to do with that. This is about responsibility. Gotcha. In that case, the armor's all yours. Besides, I wasn't going to use it anyway. So, is the armor he's wearing right now his normal phantasm? Or is it like a secondary set of armor? Then we're done here, yes? Great. So hurry up and go see Hephaestus. Right on. Wait, what? Huh? Excuse me, I'm coming too. Please let me come with you. Oh, fine. You sure we can rely on this kid? That's... well, never mind. Here they come. Wyverns! Are those? You guys must have fought some of them before, right? Those are Atlantis border guides. You know, this works out nicely. Why don't you give Paris here a shot to see how he fares against them? As for me, well, you already know I've got what it takes, right? Holy heck! He's like a walking mountain of confidence! What? Where do you get off signing me up for something like that without even asking? That said, it does seem like it'd be a good chance to show off what I can do, so I don't have a problem with it. Don't worry, I'll lend you a hand if you need it. Don't bother, I won't need your help. I won't. I feel like what's gonna happen, just getting back to Hephaestus like, straight away would be too easy. I feel like we're gonna run into Odysseus, and Achilles is gonna sacrifice himself, but give us his armor. Only Paris? It's kind of weird. Singularities. And I guess I'll use them. Let's get Napoleon out. I have a... where is she? A little lower? Yeah, I have Say at 77, but don't have her skills up or anything. Plus, without a Skadi, I think she's quick, right? I wonder if she's better than Napoleon. For looping, almost certainly, but... just because, you know, quick versus Buster. Oh yeah, I did end up getting a new chair, by the way. If you heard a little couple squeaks, that's what it is. Before I was just sitting in like a plain wooden chair with like a really bad cushion and like my back was aching. So got an office chair. I put it together myself, so I'm a little afraid it's just gonna break and fall apart at any moment, and I'm just gonna hit my head on the wall behind me and I'll die. So you know that could happen. What are you doing with your arms, buddy? I've never used them. He is kind of cute though. Don't be weird about it. I remember when Paris first came out, everyone thought they were a girl. Which means we could have gotten a Yuri Helen of Troy. Which would have been... That would have been fantastic, but... Do you think we'll ever get Helen of Troy as a servant? Maybe? I mean, she's not really like... She didn't really like fight or anything, but... That's a name people know. Hey Paris, you AoE? Look how much fun he's having. Dude! Single enemy. What's this? Increase attack. Okay, yeah. What about this? Evade, decrease critical rate, remove buffs of both. So weakness detected. I saw his noble phantasm. Yeah, okay. So you apply that to an enemy. If you remove a buff or something like that, and then it, I don't know. I'm assuming that's based off him shooting Achilles and Seal. Was Apollo the one who guided the arrow to hit Achilles? Wait, hold on. What was that? Hold on. Go back real quick. That wasn't a bow. That wasn't a bow. What the heck? Dude just got a... Can't even call that a sniper rifle. That's... It's like straight out of Halo or something. I've never seen that before. I have to level Paris now, don't I? I mean, do I have a single target archer? Like a good one? No, Moriarty. Okay, never mind. Paris is useless. Although Moriarty's just kind of weird, like his skills. And you know, the guy in general, he's just kind of weird. Yeah, Napoleon does I mean, ideally, I'd like to level every servant eventually. If for nothing else than for their interludes. Phew! There you go. Looking good, Paris. Meh, no do. Who asked you? Well, but I right to voice my opinion. You killed me, remember? Back when we were alive. I thought you weren't salty about it. I remember. Also remember how you killed my brother. At least back when we were alive. Fair. Alright, oh, you're here? Alright, you two, there's no call for this. Fact is, you're both dead now, right? Okay? Ouch. Yeah, I guess you're right. Paris, I won't say we should be friends, but we can at least work together. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, they're best friends now. There you go. Shaking on it is the first step to making up. I don't think it'll really be much of help, but I hope that's okay. Don't worry, you will. You're a lot more helpful than me, that's for sure. I'll say, just take a look at her. The only thing she's good at is killing people with their backs turned. Of course, without my crew here, I'm just as useless as she is. Hey, who are you calling useless? Jason? Lay off the one-man show, please? Oh, interesting. Honestly, you didn't make a great first impression. You're actually a lot more approachable than I thought. Oh no, I'm not. Please stay away from me. You don't need to tell we'll mix like oil and water. Now you really got my interest. Crap. It's just as bright and cherry as I imagined. There's no way I can get along with them. Manchicardo? Oh man, you're letting me go already? Yeah, sorry, we got a cooler guy. Never mind, more importantly. Hey, Paris, sir? Just Paris is fine. What is it, Manchicardo? Okay, well, just kind of curious about something. Perhaps you could, right, tell me what Lord Hector was like. Why are you talking like that? What do you think? This is Hector we're talking about here. Of course, I'd be glad to tell you all about Big Brother's many wonderful qualities. Awesome. First off, he's impeccably handsome. Handsome like Deermut on his best day. How do you know who Deermut is? I think you predate him? I think. Maybe. Like, Celtic stuff is old. So actually, maybe you don't predate him. And his helmet shone like no one else's. Go on. I think I'd better give them some space before I'm tempted to get in a dig. Otherwise, I think I could inadvertently end up sparking a serious bloodbath. It's really a good idea. Achilles, could I talk to you for a moment? Mashu? Fine with me. Have you met him in a main story before? I don't think we have. Thank you. I wanted to ask you more about what you said earlier, and how you were able to fight until you died. People don't live forever. Yeah, Mashu, we've gone over this. Meaning we find in our lives tend to be something we learn after the fact. Which is why we try to face life head on and live each day as best as we can. Makes sense. But even so, knowing your death is imminent, not just at some vague, uncertain point in the future, it sounds terrifying to me. So I wanted to ask you, how could you stay unafraid of death, Achilles? Is it because you're a hero? Yeah, maybe. Some people become heroes by saving others' lives. Some become heroes by taking them. Fortunately, I was one of the latter, so I knew I was never going to be afforded a peaceful death. Sure enough, back when I was alive, that's when Hector said, "Oh, this is Paris. Lord Apollo, would you mind doing your impression?" "Well, come on now, what's the point of quartering an old man?" You fell for it, didn't you? Wait, this is so cool, pardon my French. That carefree kid laughing it over there, along with the god sitting on his head, ended up taking me down. But you know, I don't mind that I died how I did. Might not have been peaceful, but still satisfying. Plus, since there's this big hero who's so famous, I'm gonna be someone like this. Mashu, you and Horsey are both gonna die and go to your separate ways at some point. That's just a fact. Oh, that sucks. That doesn't have to happen anytime soon. My life being so short is why I died without any regrets. And I will fight again now to help ensure you two can live good, long lives. Like if I have to, I'm even willing to die here again to make that happen. Oh god, that's a major death flag. You think you're gonna die here? Well, can't say for sure. It's more intuition than anything else. But how can I put this? Let's just say I don't think I'm gonna get to say goodbye after everything here has been wrapped up nice and neat. But hey, if you like having me around, you can always just summon me again. Do that. I'll die for you as many times as you like. Make sure to roll for Achilles, everyone. I actually already have him. Don't worry about that. I'm just glad you're here now. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Okay, I've got to warn you. Like to have my cake and eat it too. So I'm not dying like my life depends on it. Hey, Magicardo. Gonna bring up the rear for a while, so I'd like you to stay close to Master in the meantime. Yeah, got it. You really admire Hector, don't you, Magicardo? Heck yeah, I do. I actually see the stars in your eyes. Wait, really? Alright, stop looking at me. Come on, knock it off. As far as I'm concerned, there's no greater hero than Hector. Wait, Achilles could give his armor to Magicardo because didn't Hector wear Achilles'... Wait. Achilles gave his armor to Patroclus, who Hector killed and then took his armor, right? Meaning Achilles... Yeah, see? So even if I get a chance to meet him, I want to be able to face him with pride. One more arrow, right? I mean, we could have honestly cut it there. Also, do you think we're going to meet Hector and he's going to be on the Olympian side? Never even considered that until now, but... Alright. We now have the material we need to make a divine construct. Which means we're one step closer to giving Artemis some well-deserved payback. This feeling. Ah, what was that? What is it, Lord Jason? Yow! Oh, 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 oh. What's happening? Same thing as before, remember? We were told the next piece of information would become accessible once we got the materials for the divine construct. This is the freaking worst. My ears are still ringing. This time we know where to find Hephaestus. Very good. And if you'd kindly tell us the coordinates, I'll have Captain Nemo put them on the map. Sure, Hephaestus is right around here. Right in the heart of the Great Labyrinth on Perth's Island. Hephaestus is at the very end of the path that winds to the massive, intricate maze of the Minotaur. Or we could just go back to the place we was at before. That'll be a way easier. No labyrinth involved. It's Forge Unit anyway. Oh, right. Okay, looking at the map, it should take us about 2 days to reach Perse Island. I don't know who Perse is. Wait, Perseus? Is that related? We'll stop at a smaller island on the way to rest up, then we'll keep going until we found him. Filler Island? I also like you to get more of Hephaestus' nano machines. About 3 servants worth if you can. According to my calculations, that should be enough to completely restore the border. Wait, Sion? No, not just restore it, to let it be reborn. I even drew up some blueprints for its new design. Take a look. I'm afraid I don't quite know what I'm looking at. Of course, I'll call for a name change as well. I won't just be borrowing my Nautilus's name anymore. Be a new vessel, one better suited for your journey. The Argo Nautilus. It works! Of course, that's all still a nice daydream at this point. Now, this is Hephaestus' own temple we're talking about. I'd say the odds of it having enough nano machines for 3 servants are better than even. Probably, anyway. Oh, better than even. Okay, let's get back to the ship and get ready to set sail. As soon as that's done, taking a well-deserved cat nap. But servants don't need to sleep. I might be a servant, I'm also making full use of my brain every hour of the day. So it's only natural I need a break and some sweets to recharge. Are you sure that's true? Alright, I'll bake you some cookies or something once you're back on the ship. Good, that's what I like to hear. But I don't get any cookies? What the heck, Charlie? Alright, this may be a little unnecessary right now, but my name is Achilles. I might not be in peak condition right now thanks to my heel being shot. But I swear on my mother and father alike that I'm willing to give everything I have to help humanity. Who's his father? And what are you waiting for? Go on and introduce yourself properly. Right. my name is Paris. I'm an archer. I may not even remotely compare to Orion. But I promise I'll at least do my very best. Thank you for having me. Oh, one last thing. I also hate Achilles. Is that last bit really necessary? Yes, it was! Oh, well, that's okay. Main thing is that we're both in the same boat now. Figurative, and very soon, literally. That means we're in the part of the same crew, even if we hate each other. Oh, yeah, I guess. Surprised by how pragmatic they're being about this. Well, for better or worse, heroes from ancient times are used to killing each other. It's more than a few Celtic heroes like that, too, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, they don't as easy as that when they have ideological differences, like Edison and Tesla. I'm gonna be so indifferent when I'm still not over it. As Achilles said, we're all in the same boat now. And the boat, literally the last hope for humanity's survival, is on the verge of sinking. What? Is there a hole in it? Whatever your differences might have been before, you're gonna have to leave them all behind before you come. We've already been over this! Oh, before you come on board. I thought we were gonna have like a whole, another 10 lines about it. Okay. Quartz. And needles, right? Oh, not needles! Crown of silvery light. All the way down there? Okay, filler arc. Sun Ocean. Suffering and pleasure are life's medicine for relief. That's the title. Okay. Wait, hold on. Zoom out. Okay, we still got a little more of the map to explore. Okay. I'll see you guys next time with some more Figure and Order, everyone. I'm gonna go eat lunch, then I'll do another one. See you guys then. Bye.